My name is Bailey Resman, and I need to be stopped.
Okay, guys, welcome back. I missed you. Did you miss me? I think so. But you'll definitely miss me in 2 weeks after we fucking do this episode, because I have a very special episode that I'm so excited about. And this is my show and tell episode. And you're asking me, what do you mean by that? Of course, what the fuck do I mean by that? I am going to give you another inside look into my life and the way that I live my life and the things that are a part of my life. The things that are found in my apartment that make no fucking sense, because why the fuck do I own these things? You know, this is really, I feel like, a defining episode where, you know, we've been asking ourselves this question: does chaos follow me, or do I need to be stopped? Blah, 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 blah. You guys know the theme of this podcast. But what I was saying is that I feel like this one is really, like, I need to be stopped, because why the fuck do I own a lot of these things? Some of them are, like, came from my friends, my family, that kind of stuff. But other things I just truly, you know, found. And I said, I'm going to keep this. I don't know why. Anyways, so that is our theme. This is the show and tell episode. And I'm super, super, super excited to go through all this shit that I own and all the shit that people say, like, why the fuck do we own this? Well, sorry, get a fucking personality. Get a personality. Start, like, you know what's in for 2026? Owning random shit. Like, let's talk about it. Like, let's stop being so fucking boring and let's start incorporating random shit into our lives, okay? The idea for this episode has been in the works for a hot second. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, but I think I have a really good idea of how this is going to go. We'll find out. Even I don't fucking know. I say I have a really good idea of how this is going to, you know, go. I might not fucking know. I need to stay on topic, though. Back to what I was saying. The idea behind this episode sort of came from, I don't remember what I got. Recently, you know what? It'll be in the episode. And I'll tell you what's the item that I got where I was like, why the fuck do I have this? That will be revealed in a few minutes. Or not even a few minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. We'll get there. I have no idea. And so for this introduction, I have to say a few things. One, welcome Miss Cunty Kitty. That's her name, Miss Cunty Kitty. Because if I were a cat, I'd look like that. I want to say special thank you. My friends and I just did a secret snowman, and my friend Libby literally got me the most perfect thing in the whole entire world. Because why the fuck? How the fuck did she find an orange cat? Because I think if I was a cat, I'd be an orange cat. Holding a little pink purse, obviously that's so me, a little bandana around her head, and then pink cunty sunglasses, and get ready for this. She's smoking a fucking joint. Like, are you actually kidding me? How the fuck do people find these things? And I'm sorry, this is the most, like, catered thing to me I think I've ever found in the whole entire world. Oh, sorry. Now I have 2 more things I have to say. Actually 3. So sorry. 1. For today's outfit, we know I usually wear, like, a little themed, you know, shirt outfit to go with our episode. And today, random thing that I own, of course, is a shirt with Mr. Reliable and Homer on it. Hey, say hi to the camera. They'll be here at some point. I'm fucking sure of it. Homer's going to be chewing fucking plastic. That's for sure. Kaylee got this for me. I said to her, this is the only thing I want for my birthday. I said, that is the only thing I want. And I told her, I hear Homer. Homer? What are you doing? Come here. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I feel like you guys can pick up the audio. Okay, I think there's a cat coming. I don't know which one. Oh, it's Mr. Reliable. Hey. I'm getting so off track here. Okay. And I asked Kaylee, I was like, this is the only thing I want. And I got it. And then the other thing that I'm wearing, you can't see them because I'm wearing headphones. And I was going to wear this other thing. Okay, I'm getting off track. We're staying on track, people. Are these little cat earrings and they're sitting in a moon and they're drinking wine, obviously. The last thing I have to say, we're getting there, is that our first item is going to be revealed right now. And it is going to be in an unboxing. We have a lot of unboxing going on this podcast, and that's okay. I'm going to give a little backstory here. Hi, Theo. Hi, King. I love you. I love you, and I specifically love your mother. So you're saying, why the fuck do you love Theo's mom? Well, I'll tell you. So Theo's mom works for this chocolate company, and one time me and Theo were editing, and I was like, do you have something I could snack on? Because I remember him telling me that his mom worked for a chocolate company, and he was like, I have so much chocolate. And so he gave me so much chocolate, and I ate it in like 2 days because it was so fucking delicious. And Theo went home for Christmas, and I texted him. I was like, Theo, can you please just bring me some chocolate? That's all I wanted. Like, you know, I was expecting like him to bring me, you know, like a few things. And he was like, well, actually, I'm going to tell my mom right now, and we're going to make you a gift basket. Pre-warning, I have seen the gift basket. He did text me a picture. But I'm going to show you the most ridiculous thing in the whole entire world, and you guys are going to fucking laugh. Because this is what it came in. Keep in mind, like, I'm thinking... Okay, here we go. Hold on. Box reveal. Because, like, why did it come in this box? But I'm so happy about it because thank you, Mrs. Hauser. Thank you literally so much. I was not expecting it to be this big. And I'm so excited. You know what? Let's do a taste test while we're here. Oh my God, my scissors just fucking broke. Hold on, people. God, this podcast is actually so fucking insane. And now they're backwards. Hold on. Do I know to put scissors on things? Well, I can't figure that out right now. I just threw the other one. Okay. Oh my God, this is about to be insane, people. Oh wait, why am I standing? Okay, people. Because I know when I was standing, my head's definitely cut off by the camera. All right, hold on. Oh God. Oh, and don't worry, this will also be the first episode on Spotify that has video. Oh my God. There's so many packing peanuts in here. Okay, I'm gonna try to just pull it out, like fully. Oh my God. Wait, it's so heavy, I have to stand. Holy shit. Oh my God. I'm getting packing peanuts everywhere. Hold on, guys. Guys, this is such an I need to be stopped, like, chaotic moment. Okay. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God, I was not expecting it to be this crazy. Oh my God. Stop, I'm like literally gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. But I want to send that special thank you to Mrs. Hauser because this is literally the most beautiful thing in the whole entire world. I don't know your first name, but you are gonna get a card and a text message. Stop, this is like, I saw the picture, guys, and I didn't think it was gonna be this big. Oh my God, stop. All right, I'm gonna go like this real quick with her. Hi. Anyways, that was it. That is all I had to show you guys. That's, anyways, let's get into some show and tell. Okay, guys, our first segment is actually my favorite one because this is actually so fucking chaotic that I own these things. And you are asking yourself, where did I get them? And the only fucking answer that makes any sense to me personally is that I got them from work. We've talked about this. My work is not a real place to me. I mean, it is real, but sometimes it doesn't feel like a real place. And remember I was saying what started this? Like, what started me wanting to do this episode? And I'll show you right now. So stupid. This is a Modelo cardboard bottle cap that has the Chicago Blackhawks mascot on it. Now you ask me, Bailey, do you drink Modelo? Absolutely not. Do you watch hockey? Absolutely not. Am I going to put this in the podcast though? Yes, because you ask yourself, why do you own this? I don't know why I own it. Let's be real. I'm going to give a little backstory, try to do some backstories on all these items. We were cleaning out the whole entire restaurant, we cleaned the whole entire bar. We dusted every single bottle in the bar. The boys were just going through things upstairs, I think, and they found this. And I said to my manager, she asked me if I wanted, and I said yes, because I'm going to figure out how to put this into the podcast. And it happened. So that was the inspiration. If you think this is good, I'm going to put her down. I'm going to hope that it's not in the shot. It might be. This is where I'm so excited to go through things, because you ask me, how the hell did you get a Weed Maps bag? And you think I have just a Weed Maps bag? You're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong, because you're about to get a haul. Before I go into the Weed Maps, though, one thing I'd like to point out is that I do have an Aperol Spritz hat. Guess what? I can't put on any hats, though, during the fucking podcast because they don't fit over my headphones. It's really sad for me. I did get the Aperol Spritz hat at work. Who's shocked? I can't say what event because I feel like it'll give it away. But basically, there was a bunch of sponsors for this event. Aperol Spritz was one of them. And this happened 2 years at the event 2 years ago. And they gave me a hat, and I was so excited. And then the next year, this current year that we had the same event, actually, funny story, I wore my Aperol Spritz hat. I was so excited. And what happens? I left it somewhere where the staff was, not where strangers could access it. And somebody fucking stole it. Somebody from my work stole it. I have a personal vendetta against you. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know which one of you it was. I don't know which one of you. I'm putting money on it was one of the boys. I love you guys so much. I love you boys so much. Trust. But that was fucked up. How did I get a new Aperol Spritz hat? Is because of Hannah, Queen. Because I was so sad about it. And Hannah was wearing hers, and she's like, I'll give you yours. I'll give you this one. She can't drink anyways. It was so nice. And I was like, let me give you a hat in exchange. So I give her a hat in exchange. So Aperol Spritz, a crowd favorite from my job. Crowd favorite in general. Whenever I wear this in public, people are like, this is the most incredible hat. And it is. All right, I'm going to toss her onto the couch. Go. Okay. Now we are in the Weed Maps segment. And here is my inflatable joint that we went over for it's 2 feet long. Here's the one issue is that Homer did bite it. I have since put tape on it and blown it up multiple times. I can't figure out where the other source of the popping is. So she's a little deflated. Let me get into backstory on Miss Weed Maps. So the Weed Maps bag and all the Weed Maps accessories we will go over. So once again, I tell you guys, we had an event. The events that we have at our job are just the most insane things ever. And there was a yoga event. And keep in mind, I work in a restaurant. Why is there, a Weed Maps person there during yoga meditation? We'll talk about it later. I can't disclose that information. So I'm driving to work, and I didn't know there was an event that was happening in the back room. I'm driving. I am pulling up to the restaurant, and all I see is a Weed Maps truck. And I said, this is about to be the best day of my fucking life. This is gonna be the best day of my life. When American authors wrote that song, they were talking about this. So I was like, holy shit, this is about to be so incredible. So they're setting up the event in the back. I remember vividly, I take a picture of the Weed Maps truck and I send it to my friends. I was like, this is about to be crazy. So I see the girls setting up the booth, and first thing in the morning before the restaurant even opens. And Kaylee obviously beats me to the fucking punch, bitch. And she goes up to the lady first, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? She gets a hat, and I was like, God damn it. She's not going to give away things. She did, trust. She also made me a goodie bag. Chaz from Weed Maps, I love you. And that was also in there, a 2-foot joint. So I go up to her. Her name's Chaz. And I was like, hey, girl. I love you. Like, I was like, I love you so much. Thank you for being here today. I love marijuana. And I was like, hey girl, what can we do in exchange? Like, let's do a tit for tat. Like, what can I give you to get like a little bag of stuff? And she was like, well, I just like even a hat. I didn't even say a bag of stuff. And she was like, do you have any warm drinks? And I was like, yeah, I've got tea, hot chocolate. And she's like, hot chocolate. And I was like, yes, baby girl, I got you. I got you. And she was like, don't worry, I got you. And I literally, the thing that people need to realize in life, like kindness pays off, but also so does funniness. Cause I was making this woman giggle like no other. Like, for example, when we were talking, she said she was going to make me like a little bag. And I asked her, I said, what's your name? She's like, Chaz. I get down on one knee and I go, Chaz, will you marry me? I'm so fucking annoying. Oh my God, Homer, he's biting the plastic. Guys, he's literally biting the plastic on the gift bag. Stop it. Stop it. Come here. This is a really chaotic episode. This is a really chaotic one, and I'm so sorry. Homer, oh my God. Guys, I'm gonna have to get up. I'm gonna kill you. I'm stepping on the packing peanuts. I didn't clean it up. You can come in the shop. That's fine. You can be here, but you can't be chewing the plastic. Let's talk about it. Stay here. Anyways, so she asked for the hot chocolate, and I was like, of course I made you hot chocolate. And I fucking go all out for this woman. We have like hot chocolate from work. It's actually fucking delicious. And I make her, so we have glass mugs. I put hot chocolate in there, obviously, but then I top it with whipped cream. And then I top it with cinnamon sugar. I don't know what you're doing. Let's like not do that today. And I also give her 2 little to-go cups. And so she only asked for one, but she also had a guy with her. And so what I did, I was like, she didn't even ask, and I made him one, you know? I thought ahead. Oh my God, the cats are being really bad today. They're being really bad. Go play with your brother. Go play with your brother. Go ahead. Do not fucking touch those packing peanuts. Do not touch those. Anyways, moral of the story is that I give her these hot chocolates. I come visit her at the end of the day, and she's like, I made you a bag. And I was like, holy shit, Mr. Reliable. Oh my God, guys. This is bad. They're really bad today, and I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to pick up the packing peanuts during the next segment. Anyways, but here's our bag. I come up to her at the end of the day. She makes me this ginormous bag that I was not expecting. All right, bag haul. She gave me all this for free. First thing, it's incredible. A fucking hat with a marijuana leaf on it? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And guess what? It has a little compartment where you can hold your joint. Insane. Hey, stop eating the packing peanuts. They're yelling at me. They're yelling at me. Next, we have this most incredible shirt in the whole entire world that just says weed. During my, I think I'm going to do like, you know, I need to stop getting so high episode. This will be the shirt I wear for sure. And on top is this like little raccoon, but it also looks like Mr. Reliable. So I think it was meant to be. All right. That's just the beginning. Next we have a Weed Maps fanny pack. Duh, like duh. This one's good. This one's good. I have to figure out how I can hang this, but I feel like it, oh, you know what? I'll put it on my other wall. Obviously, it's a little tapestry. And it says, oh my God, hello, can I hold this up? Your nugs are showing. Of course, duh. We only have a few more items in here. I did get rolling papers. I have since used them. I don't know where they are right now. I'm sorry. I'm not necessarily sure what this is. I think this might be a little thing to carry your weed around. I'm not necessarily sure. And then last but not least, we do have a little Weed Maps beanie. Maybe I can put this one on. I can't. It's like literally, I can't wear any hats today. I'm so upset about it. our little Weed Maps beanie. Just in time for winter. I have 2 more items on the work list that are separate from the weed-related items. And that is... Guys, this is so fucking funny. These are Deep Eddy playing cards. You ask me, where the fuck did you get the Deep Eddy playing cards? Once again, alcohol sponsorship at my... Was it my second job? My second job that I ever worked. Horrible job. But Deep Eddy did come in, had like a corporate event. They gave me another full bag of stuff. Like I got sunglasses, I got the playing cards, I got straws. I don't know where those things went, but the most important thing is that I have Deep Eddy cards. A lot of people ask me, they're so crazy because literally you're not going to be able to see them. Maybe I'll take a picture and insert it into the podcast. Literally like the card, like, you know, with the cards, it's like spades, blah, 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 hearts, diamonds. And those are usually like the thing that's on the card instead of like the spades, the diamonds. It's literally bottles of Deep Eddy. Like, cause what the fuck? Like, that's actually an insane concept. Okay. The last one is a crowd favorite, and a personal favorite from mine. Of course, I have this ginormous bottle of Don Julio 1942. I have no idea how much this bottle costs. I think it's really expensive. You ask myself, Bailey, how the fuck did you get that? Did you buy this? No. You think I bought this? I'm fucking broke. I'm not even making money from this podcast yet. We'll get there at some point, people. This just displays in my kitchen. People ask me where I got it, literally from work. Once again, my manager was like, do you want it? And I was like, sure. I will say, I just noticed that there's like a little bit of alcohol left. I don't think it's a drinkable amount, but I think once we get to another section, you'll understand when I talk about it. We're going to take a shot. Okay. I also don't fucking drink. I haven't taken a shot in so long. I think the last time I took a shot was probably like March of last year. But you know what? I feel like this is a good episode to do that. And that recaps just the work section of things that I own and have in my house. So, and that's just the beginning. So we're going to get to segment 2. Okay, guys. This is my also personal favorite section. I'm starting off with like, honestly, all these sections are going to be pretty crazy of things that I own. But I will say this is a good one, in my humble opinion. This is the drinkware section. And you're asking me, what the fuck does that mean? Well, I do have a lot of things for some odd reason that are very chaotic, and they come in things you can drink out of. Also, the cats are running around right now. We're going to start strong. This is so stupid. This is my Shrek mug that I did buy. It was like $5. But the worst thing in the whole entire world is that the handle broke off. And I didn't throw away, obviously, because this is like a priceless heirloom. Beware, ogre. So now it sits on my desk. And I put all my sunglasses in it. And I think I'm going to do a sunglass try-on haul right now because I think that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. I'm going to say something also. PSA, the best sunglasses and the most iconic ones I do get from Dollar Tree. Sorry. These are Dollar Tree. And am I serving cunt? Yes. These are my personal favorite from the Dollar Tree. These are a personal favorite with literally every person in the whole entire world that I ever run into. Like, aren't I fucking serving cunt right now? These were $1, people. Don't spend your money on fucking, I don't know, Versace glasses. I don't fucking know, Ray-Bans. Like, I'm sorry, you can serve cunt for the cheapest way possible. And it's like, if you can't serve cunt in cheap ways, then you can't serve cunt in general. Sorry. We have another Dollar Tree favorite. I love these. I fucking love these. They look like kind of dad glasses. I did wear these to Lala because these are funny as fuck. All right. We have a few more. Another Lala a Lala pair of sunglasses. I did wear these to Lala when I was seeing Miss Sabrina. Obviously, because like they're pink, they have sparkles. I wear an outfit that was pink and sparkles. It's up there. Anyways, I have no idea where these came from, and I never wear them. I think these came from work. Mostly, like, all of my shit comes from work. If anybody wants these, you can have them. I got them for free. I don't think I need them. Obviously, I have a lot of pairs of sunglasses, and if you couldn't tell, I still have more pairs of sunglasses that are they're in my car, actually. These are another cunty pair of sunglasses. These were also like $1. Oh my god, everything's pink. I've never actually put these on, I don't think. Wait, these are cunty. Maybe I'll wear these for the rest of the episode. We'll think about it. Actually, I might, in Gabby Windy style, put them on. And then last but not least, these are like some of my favorites. They're super crooked, I think. These are my grandfather's glasses, and like these are the only pair of sunglasses I like owned for so long because they're Ray-Ban and they're vintage. I don't wear them that often though because I just really love these like crazy huge pair of sunglasses. But I think I'm gonna put the big ones on. I think that sounds good to me. There's still a tag on it. Let's take that off. These weren't from the Dollar Tree though. This was from Miss A, like from our last famous episode. Okay, back to the drinkware. Shrek, your turn is over. But this is funny as fuck because thinking back now, like why the hell? You know, whatever. I'm not gonna even get into it. Okay. We're gonna go with this one next. If you don't know what this is, you're uneducated. Because this is oh my god, Mr. Reliable, stop, come here. I'm sorry, they're being so bad today, and it's like, I'm not even gonna apologize because I think this is a really crazy episode and I'm really having a good time. So if you're not having a good time watching this and you're not having fun, I don't know how to help you. Okay, for those who are uneducated, this is the Monsters, Inc. cup, the Screamometer or some shit, whatever it's called. And I got this in Disneyland. And there's one thing about this. I'm going to put it into the mic. When you open it, it does this. Well, yes. Of course I own this. Like, why did that? I don't even know how much money it was. I think it was probably like at least $30 to $40. And did I spend my money on it? Absolutely, because... Anyways. All right, this is also a water bottle that is... I don't know where the top of it is, but I really think it's an incredible one. This is a water bottle with my face on it for when I was a child. And I used to do ballet, tap, jazz at this local dance studio in the suburbs. And, you know, they take professional portraits of us, and like sometimes you can order things from the like website, and there's like a bunch of things you can get, like a mug, you can get a little poster, you can get little buttons. And as a child, I said the one thing I wanted for some odd reason was a water bottle with my face on it, and I'm also wearing a cheetah leopard print outfit. And the dance that we did was the Madagascar theme song to this fucking dance. I like to move it, move it. That actually is a really crazy backstory. And I was going through my parents' cabinet and I found it. And of course I took it because why the fuck? You know what? I'm going to make this the vase in my house. I can't have flowers though. I have plastic flowers because the cats will eat them. Homer hasn't chewed the plastic flowers yet though, for some odd reason. Maybe he has. I just haven't seen it. We are getting to another crowd favorite that I did buy in like 2016. It is a Steve Harrington mug. Yeah, obviously, because why the fuck don't I own this? I will say, Stranger Things just ended. I bought this in when season 2 aired. And this is Mom of the Year because that's when Steve was like taking all the kids and being this crazy babysitter. He was sexy at doing the whole entire thing, obviously. I will say, Joe Keery, #1 celebrity crush all day, every day. I love you. Thank you for going to DePaul. Thank you for being a Blue Demon. Did I go to DePaul? No. But was that kind of a school that I was in cahoots with because I went to an art school? Absolutely. Hopefully, if we do meet, he never sees this. All right. We are on our last one. And this is when I was saying I'm going to take a shot. Because if you guys remember from last episode when we were talking about how I went to the suburbs day is playing a lot, into this episode. Like I got these from Miss A, but key thing that we need to remember is that I did go to Outback with my friends. And I didn't have the platypus punch. But my friend Liam did have 2, and each one of them did come with the egg and the platypus. And I still have it. I took them. I wanted it because I didn't get to drink. So sad. Here it is. And now I keep it as a shot glass. The platypus does come out. And we're going to take a shot right now. Is that crazy? Like, can I do that on camera? All right, let's see if oh my God, this is about to be horrible. I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm going to pour it down. Is anything going to come out? Nothing came out. Nothing came out. I'm so sorry. That was so fucking uneventful. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. Guys, literally nothing came out. I'm so sad. I mean, I'm not sad actually, because honestly, I didn't really want to take a shot of tequila. Once again, I haven't had a shot in probably, oh God, almost a year. And like, if anybody knows me, bitch rips tequila shots. Like, I was a tequila shot girl, tequila soda girl, like. All right, well, that is my drinkware section. And we are going to move on to the next segment. You guys are going to be pretty happy with it, in my humble opinion. All right, we're about to move on. Okay, guys. This is a personal favorite, again, because I really do think that, once again, every time I talk about them, it really gives you an idea of why I am the way that I am. These are things I've acquired through my family. And if you think that I only have 4 items, but if you think that these 4 items are insane, at one point I need to do a house tour of my parents' house, because I don't even know how to explain it. Like, for one example, my parents' living room during Christmas was like covered in gnomes. My dad has like a really big obsession with gnomes. And that's honestly for every holiday, but especially Christmas. Like, and that's one example. I think there's probably just 100 things of gnomes in the house. Not 1, not 10, 100. What's another example of just my dad? It's all my dad, guys. It's always my father. It's always my father. He loves his quirky little shit. My dad has this weird thing where he just, like, at one point in his life was collecting keys. I don't know why. I think it's because of Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not even gonna lie, because I think he like got one key that was like a Pirates of the Caribbean key. I think that's the backstory. And now he has like 100. Like, I'm legitimately not even kidding. There's one keychain, one that has every single key on it. I'm going to text my sister, like, fear not, people. Fear not, people. I am going to get some photographic evidence of this shit. And you guys are going to be like, holy shit, like, this is your family? Absolutely. Because this is like, it makes so much sense that is the way that it is. I'm trying to think if there's like more chaotic shit that we own, but honestly, I can't even think of it at this current moment in time. But just know Just know. We'll get the house tour at some point. House tour. Anyways. I spent a little fortune on the wax floor. We can be a little reckless because it's insured. It's so stupid. Okay, we're moving into the items. I'm going to start with, let's go here. This is a C4 Energy fanny pack. You asked me, how did I acquire this? I don't know how Donna acquired it to begin with. I literally have no idea how my mom got this. And thank you, though, Mom. I love you for this incredible find. How this comes to play in my life, I will say, it all goes back to other stories that I've already told. Sorry, I'm going to put my phone down. All these stories I've already told. This was South by Southwest. And I remember saying to my mom before I left, I was like, I need a fanny pack. Or like a little purse, something to carry around. And for some odd reason, my mom had this and she gives it to me. And I was like wearing it around on the first day because everyone, like, it was fucking iconic. I'm fucking walking around in a cowboy hat with a fucking C4 energy drink fanny pack around my waist, of course. And this is where I have to say this is the craziest part of this story. Not me owning the C4 energy fanny pack or my mom owning it. This is the craziest thing. South by Southwest has sponsors. You know, I remember it was like White Claw, HBO Max, Showtime, like, you know, random, like major sponsors, you know. For some odd reason, you know where this is going. C4 Energy was sponsoring South by Southwest. And I literally like was walking with my friends after we got off like our flight and like we're walking around Austin, Texas, and we're, you know, exploring South by Southwest. We legitimately pull up to a C4 Energy drink car and they're handing out C4 Energy drinks. And me and my friends like all freak the fuck out because I was like, holy shit, there's no way. And I go up to the people at the C4 Energy drink stand and I'm like, I have something to show you. And I pull out my fucking C4 Energy fanny pack. Have I ever had a C4 Energy past South by Southwest? No. I wonder if they even exist now that I think about it because I haven't heard anything about C4 Energy since. So yeah, that's a good one. The backstory on this guy. This is Gizmo. He's missing a foot. He is named after Gizmo from the Gremlins. I have not seen the Gremlins, but it's okay. So I actually did call my mom today and I said, Mom, you know that little gremlin thing that Dad is very territorial about that I took? Like, what's the backstory on that? And it's actually like the cutest, sweetest thing in the whole entire world. So when we were kids, there was a store called Painted Penguin. It was a place where you would, you know, you take your kids, you would paint pottery, you know, nothing crazy. We would go on like school field trips there. It's so cute, guys. One time, like I called my mom, she told me this and I was like, this is the cutest thing ever. One time my dad took us to Painted Penguin and he painted this while we were painting penguin. Wait, that was not English. While we were painting and Painted Penguin. And it's so cute. Oh my God, the cats are running around again. Please stop it. They're being so crazy right now. Guys, I'm sorry. Anyways, he painted this. And I understand why he's like super territorial about it now because it's like so cute. And he painted this while we were little kids and he kept it. And it was just very cute and sat in our 3 seasons room for so long. And then I took it. So thank you, Dad. Thank you, Gizmo. All right. The next one I own, courtesy of my family. This is all 4 Shrek DVDs. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. Plus it had, I think, like the 3D movie in there that used to play at Universal. Here's the issue here is that this is unfortunately like going to be retired soon because of the fact is that there is a Shrek 5 coming out, and I'm kind of pissed about it because this is Shrek the whole story. They were going to end the franchise. They were going to end the fucking franchise, but they didn't. They didn't. And now my fucking DVD set is fucking irrelevant. If anybody wants to come over and watch Shrek the whole story, we can do that. I will say I don't own a DVD player. So why do I have these in my house? God only knows. God only knows. One more thing I have to say about this. Actually, two more things. I got this when I, probably, it was Christmas. I had to be super young, maybe 8, 9, or 10, And there was a huge, it was Christmas. And my parents, my sister's a few years older than me. They had the last two presents. And these were supposed to be the big presents, whatever. And my parents were like, choose one. There was a big one and a small one. I chose the small one. But honestly, at the time, I was really upset that I chose the small one. But actually, now that I'm 25 years old, I'm really happy I chose the small one. So I unwrap it. I got all 4 Shrek DVDs. Do you know what my sister got? A fucking laptop. And you know what? This year I got a laptop, so it actually all comes into play. My sister didn't get all 4 Shrek fucking DVDs, though. She got a nice coat, and she got, I don't remember what else she got, but I know she got a coat. Isn't that insane? They gave my sister a laptop, and they gave me 4 Shrek DVDs. I wonder if this goes for money on the internet. I'm not going to sell it, though, because it's, so fucking beat up. All right, this is the last one, but my personal favorite from the parents section. This is literally... This one cracks me up all day, every day. And that is this ginormous lighter. Ready? It's the smallest flame. Oh, it's not even going up. It's the smallest flame on planet Earth. This is so fucking funny. This is a really fucking funny story to me because basically I was going home to my parents. I was gonna sit in their hot tub, as previously mentioned from the last episode that they have a hot tub. And you know what I was gonna do? Mama was gonna smoke a joint in the hot tub. Okay. Also, this is super random. I'm sorry. This is such a chaotic, random episode and whatever. One thing I'm gonna say right now, my new thing I cannot stop saying is that I cannot stop calling myself Mama. Multiple people are asking me, why are you calling yourself Mama? I don't know. I literally don't know the reasoning behind it, why I keep calling myself Mama. But it's my new thing now. So if I continually keep calling myself Mama in these episodes, you know why. But Mama was going to get in that hot tub and smoke a joint, obviously. One thing Mama did not bring was a lighter. So Mama goes up to Mama Donna. I actually didn't go up to my mom at all because she did not know I was going to smoke a joint in this hot tub. Donna, if you're listening to this, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And so all my family is asleep. I'm trying to look around in our cabinets and look for a lighter because I didn't bring one. And I was like, this is my family. They have to have a lighter. If they have 1,000 keys on a key ring and 100 gnomes, they have to have a lighter, obviously. I was wrong. So I'm rummaging around the cabinets and I'm looking. I'm not finding a lighter. Finally, I do find a lighter. The only fucking lighter they have in this house is this fucking ginormous blue one. This is keep in mind, this is the size of my head. This is the size of the lighter. And not only did they have one, but they had 2 ginormous lighters. The other one is green. I let them keep that one. And then, if you, a couple months later, I literally brought this up to my mom. I was like, why the fuck do you only have 2 lighters and both of them are ginormous? The cat's about to run. And she said, well, none of us smoke. I'm like, Dad smokes cigars, but clearly not enough. That is the end of my family section. I did tell you it was a good one. I felt like there was a lot of good backstories. In a later episode, I think I probably will do a house tour or like go through the random things that they own, because I do think that it would be highly entertaining to the people of America. Okay, guys, we're on our second to last section. This one is also, it's a combined section. And because both of like, there's only 4 items and there's 2 in one category and 2 in the other. So this section will be, of course, the Trisha Paytas section, my queen. So I only own 2 things from her, and that's okay. We're gonna acquire more at some point. So if you have no idea what this is a Trisha Paytas Banging Buns box. As we already know, I'm a huge fan of her. So it's only part of the box. I did have the full box at one point. Just want to point that out. I cut this part out specifically to put on I have like in my room, but also you guys want to hear something? It's not a room. I sleep in a closet. We'll talk about it later. In my like closet bedroom, I have like this little cork board of like all these things, like pictures of my friends, pictures of like random mementos from things that I've done. And of course I cut this out and put it on the board. Little backstory on the Trisha Paytas Bang and Bun collaboration. Oh my God, they won't stop running around, guys. I'm so sorry. How many times is this gonna happen this episode? They're literally like around and everywhere. Anyways, as mentioned in the last episode, everything's going back to last episode. I was in LA when I escaped the forest fires. One of the things that I had to make sure I did, because right before I got to LA, Trisha Paytas did her Trishmas show. And she did one in LA, one in New York, and then I think one in Thousand Oaks. But she would always talk about how much she loves bangin' buns. And obviously I knew this from Just Trish, Trisha Paytas' podcast. And she was talking about how they were doing a collab and then they were unable to make it to the Trishmas live show, but they still had what they were going to cater at the Trishmas live show was the Trisha Paytas Bangin' Buns collab. And so, of course, when I went to LA, I had to make sure. I was like, I need to go to Bangin' Buns. I need to see what the hype is about. It's the funniest thing. I didn't get the Trisha Paytas meal because I don't remember what it was, but it was not something I wanted. I don't remember what it was, not gonna lie. But I did ask them for the box and they were like, absolutely, have a box. There's so many. So that explains that. Our next thing, you guys thought that was crazy? This is about to get crazier because I'm gonna hold this up next to me. It's ginormous. This is my Trisha Paytas Just Trish bag. It is absolutely the most ginormous thing I've ever seen in the whole entire world. Like, genuinely, it's huge. I can literally fit so much stuff in here. I don't use it very often. It's honestly more for display. And I begged for it. Not gonna lie. And now I have it. It's not really like universal to carry around. This bag I kind of use like for when I'm having a sleepover or if I have to bring a lot of things to the house. Mr. Reliable has made an appearance. And yeah, it's more for display, but it does have sometimes you can use it. Now, Homer's on the table. A lot of content today from the Gads. Next thing I have, you guys have already seen these. These are the fish flops, obviously, but they're rock flopsters. That's what I'm calling them because they're not fish flops, they're not fish. Thank you, Brooke. We've already gone over this. My friends and I would go to the cottage and we all have fish flops, and now I own a pair. So thank you so much. This is like so long in the making. So yeah, this is my footwear section. But this is the thing that I'm most excited to show you guys. I'm going to show them. You guys are going to freak out. These are Homer Simpson slippers. And I'm going to put them on, okay? I'm wearing socks, people. So don't worry on that. Like, it's not going to be like foot porn, foot fetish content. I might, though, honestly keep these on for the rest of the episode and just like keep them on the table because I think it's insane. So I'm going to put them on. I'm going to do some yoga for a second. All right, ready? God, my leg is reaching super high right now. These are my Homer Simpson slippers. Personally, these are one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. I'm not gonna lie. When I went to LA, I saw these at the Universal Studios and I wanted them so bad and I didn't buy them. But then I did receive them as a gift later, and I will say these are like one of the most incredible gifts. I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison. I'm gonna get the cat right now. He's sitting on the table. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm sorry. Oh, shush. He's so mad. It's okay. I've been mad at you the whole episode. Don't you understand my pain now? Okay, bye. He's literally running away from me right now. That was crazy. He's mad. He's pissed. Okay, perfect. He's gonna sit right there. Side-by-side comparison of the two Homers. You can't really see them together. I'm so sorry. I can't do yoga like that. And they're just literally Homer Simpson swallowing my feet, obviously. Okay, so that's the footwear and Trisha Paytas section. And now we're going to move on to our last section. All right, who's excited? Me. But I'm also not excited because I love this episode. I keep saying this whenever I'm cutting the camera. I keep talking to myself and I go, I just love this episode. Mr. Reliable, stomp. Oh my God, they're so bad. Today. Stop it. I'm gonna literally fucking kill you. Don't even. Sorry, I'm not gonna kill the cat, obviously. That was over dramatic. Don't even give me that look. You know what he's doing right now? I have a timer on the computer and the circle's going around, and he's like literally won't stop looking at the circle. Yeah. Anyways, we are going to get to our last section. Moral of the story is I love this fucking episode. This is so fucking fun. I'm sad that this is our last section. But the only bad part of this episode so far has been these fucking cats misbehaving. Okay, guys, this is our last section. I'm so sorry. I don't really know how to describe this category. These are just like weird things that I've acquired, I guess. Like these are all, I guess like I would describe it as like, these are items that I've acquired that really describe my personality and capture the chaos. Something along those lines. The first thing I'm going to start with is I don't have the item on me. I'm going to insert a picture here. Right here. As you can see, this picture is a Love Island wall. You ask me, Bailey, why the fuck is there a Love Island wall in your house? It did get taken down. I don't know why I took it down. I think I was going to start one for reality TV for Dancing with the Stars, and I never got around to it. And so the Love Island wall, let's all talk about it. Season 7 was actually a fucking shit show, you know? And I was watching that shit every night, though. Maya Papaya, I love you. I was watching it every night, and I, of course, was on Twitter every single day. And I wanted to host a Love Island finale party, of course. And I did. And I literally made like themed foods. I literally made pancakes, and there were like Huda's pancakes. And then I made like, we had papaya, and then there was Amaya's potato chips. Don't you worry, babes. It was all covered. And I made a cake. Let me insert that in here too. I made a cake, Love Island season 7. And we don't have to talk about the rankings. Amaya Papaya's on top, obviously. The rankings have changed, obviously, because more shit has come out about these people. So don't be offended by the rankings. Like, if you guys are going to be pissed off at me, don't do it. I will say one thing you notice that all the boys are at the bottom. Like, I don't care. All of the men are at the bottom on that last bottom of the pyramid. The one interjection I have to say, it has absolutely fucking nothing to do with anything. It does have to do with Love Island. I just need to say, I think as much as I love Joe Keery, that Rob Roush, I guess is how you say his name. I'm not necessarily sure. Rob R. Infamous, season 6. You are, Joe Keery might have just been moved down because this man is at the top of my period. Oh, top of my pyramid right now. I'm going to say it. I'm going to fucking say it because, you know, I didn't love him on Love Island, but I have to say I am watching The Traitors right now, and every time he comes on screen, I legitimately go like this. Ah, like he's just so sexy. Like every time without fail, because every time I'm watching it, he is just the most charismatic man ever, and all these housewives love him, obviously, because he's so fucking sexy, and I think he's fucking sexy, and he's a traitor, and he's playing a really good game right now, and everybody loves him, and he's really good at competitions, and I love him, and I want him to want me, but I know I'm not his type, and it's fine. It's like so fine, but like all I'm doing right now is like reposting edits of him on TikTok, because I have decided he is the sexiest man in the whole entire world. Like, it's just, like, he's so fucking sexy, yes, but his personality, oh my God, like, just go like this, like, ugh. Anyways, Rob, I love you. I love you so much. I literally love you. I'm sorry I didn't give you a chance on season 6. I'm sorry, but now I love you, and I just think Love Island wasn't your show. Love Island wasn't your show. The Traitors is your show. I will come to Alabama anytime. I hate snakes, though. And I hate the outdoors, pretty much. Sorry, guys. I don't want to be in a swamp. We'll talk it over later. Anyways, our first actual physical item. Once again, it all leads back to last episode. This is my owl fanny pack. For those who don't know, remember I said I went to my favorite bar, and I gave a guy an edible, and I wasn't going to name it. I'm going to name it now. My favorite bar in all of Chicago is the Owl. It is a 4 a.m. bar. It is the source of so much chaos, but oh my God, it is my favorite place in the whole entire world. It is, you know, isn't there a slogan that it's like, where dreams come true? That happens to me at the Owl. You're asking me, how did you acquire this? This is insane. The Owl has a vending machine full of things. I think like they had condoms. They have like fucking, that's the only thing I can name right now. I think they have condoms, but they do have, for some odd reason, they made owl fanny packs, and they were in the vending machine. Was it $12? Yes. Was it the best $12 I've ever spent? Yes. Have I worn it? No. Maybe I'll wear it next time I go to the Owl. Yes. So yeah, this is something I have acquired that really does describe me, because this is my favorite place in the whole entire world. Okay. I'm dropping her though. Okay, this is the thing I wanted to wear during this episode, and I'm so upset because it's a hat and I couldn't put it on because of these fucking headphones, and I'm very upset about it. I'm gonna put it on though now, and it's not gonna stay on for long. This is my Diet Coke cowboy hat. First of all, how did I acquire this hat? I did ask my friend Zoe so long ago if I could borrow a red cowboy hat that she had, because I knew she had one. And you want to hear the funniest thing? I never gave it back. But here's the great part, is that Zoe was like, when I ran into her, I didn't run into her. What the fuck am I talking about? She's my best friend. I asked her like literally, I think 2022. So like fucking 3.5 years ago at this point. Asked her if she had a red cowboy hat. Obviously I took it. Who loves cowboy hats? Me. Obviously. I have a collection, but none of them are as interesting as this one. And I had it for so long. And for this year, I was Sexy Diet Coke. Once again, insert picture. I was Sexy Diet Coke for Halloween. Like, duh. Like, that is my favorite drink in the whole entire world, and people know this about me. I love Diet Coke. And what did I do? I had the red cowboy hat. I was like, perfect. What did I do? I took a label of a fucking bottle and I taped it on. Multiple people told me it was the best costume they've ever seen. Will I be Diet Coke again next year? Maybe. the one thing about this costume is that it like literally made my tits look incredible. Like, holy shit. Once again, insert. And I also wore red cowboy hoops. Red cowboy boots. Do you want to know how I got those? I stole them from my mom. Did she ever wear them? No. And then also, when I went to the party, Zoe was like, I love your costume. And I was like, this is your cowboy hat. She's like, keep it. We have too much shit in my house. So moral of the story is that it never got returned for a reason, but it always holds a special memory in my heart. Okay. We are on the last item, and I'm so excited to explain it. So as you guys know, once again, it all goes back to last episode. I did say I added something new to my wall. It is not on this wall for this episode for a reason. And this is the couch that I tried to paint. You ask me, Bailey, this doesn't look like a fucking couch. Obviously, my favorite part about this personally is that, actually I'll get to it. You ask me, how did it end up like this? Well, I'll tell you. I painted this couch on shrooms. I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry if you're listening. I'm sorry I did shrooms. I painted this couch on mushrooms. The reason why it ended up this way was that my friend Kata, hi Kata, I love you. Hope you're having fun in Australia. I miss you from 9,000 miles away. Kata and I did shrooms, and we were like, let's paint. And my whole entire thing while I was doing shrooms, I was like, I need to have my shrooms epiphany. Because that's like a thing where you will like take shrooms and there will be an epiphany and all that stuff. And I had my epiphany. You ask me, what the fuck was your epiphany? Was it like, life is worth living with the people who love you? Or it's like, you will always feel yourself in nature. No, bitch. No. What was my fucking shrooms epiphany? That this is the couch that I should be doing the podcast on. Because I'm fucking high as fuck, obviously. I'm like, you know, on psychedelics, obviously. And I'm sitting there looking at the couch. The lights are off. It's in this crazy, it just looks perfect. It looks perfect. Because I have another couch that's across from me that I was saying was going to be the I need to be stopped couch, but it's not the couch. This is the couch. Because also this couch is like huge. But anyways, while this was happening, I have this light here. It was like literally exactly framed with the way that it was, you know, with this minus these, you know, there were still some things on the wall minus the on-air signs. Moral of the story though, all the lights were off and I see the couch in this perfect lighting. And I'm like, that's it. That's the couch. And my brain could not wrap around like how, I guess like, I couldn't wrap around how I was seeing the couch in the sense of like every time I would look at the couch, it looked like straight out of like a sitcom. Like I'm like, it was giving iCarly, like an iCarly couch or like a Friends couch. I was like this is the most beautiful couch in the whole entire world. Like it does really make you appreciate things. But that was the big epiphany that I had. And I was like, this has to be my couch. Like this is like podcast couch. Like it is. And so what did I try to do? Obviously, we got to the point is that I tried to paint the couch on shrooms. Obviously, it did not work out very well. My favorite thing about this fucking thing is that so while I was trying to paint, I could not for the life of me, like as I was obviously like trying to paint with the paintbrush, it like the colors, like it looked like it was moving. And every time I tried to paint, I was like, I can't fucking paint because it keeps looking like it's moving. It looked like a geode, I guess, that was like exploding. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. You had to be there. You had to be there. And you weren't there because you weren't in my brain while I was on shrooms. And so I'm trying to paint it and it won't stop moving. So I get into the idea of I'm going to start finger painting it because that's how I can at least get the shape of what I'm going for. As you can tell, it didn't really fucking work out. But my favorite thing that I was getting to is that you can see where I was trying to finger paint because like there's literally streaks. There's streaks of my hand going down. Yeah, and moral of the story, like I just couldn't figure it out. I was just too fucking high. But the moral of the story is that now we have this couch. Now we have the couch, and God, I'm so incredibly thankful for mushrooms. Anyways, so yeah, like that, I feel like it's a great backstory in terms of like, this really describes the chaos that I had. Because why the fuck did I keep it? Tell me, why did I keep it? And my favorite thing is, you know, you pull this out and people ask, yeah, you guys are probably sitting here like, what the fuck is this? How is this a couch? And it all explains everything. I was on fucking mushrooms. I had my shrooms epiphany and I tried to paint it, but the paint kept moving. And I could not shake the idea that my couch looked straight out of a sitcom. And then I tried finger painting it and then it ended up in, you know, like this. And now I still have it. So that was a summary. And that's sadly the last item, guys. I'm honestly so sad about it. I really think that this is my favorite episode, I think, so far. There will be more episodes that I really enjoy. I will say highlights. I'm gonna go, honestly, I have to really think what my favorite thing of this was. I think for sure, I'll give you a top 3. I don't have them ranked. I think top 3 are going to be the water bottle of me as a child with my face on it. That one's just like so fucking crazy and I love it because like, why do I own that? Actually, maybe I'll do 5 because there's more things. I think another thing that is incredible is that fucking Shrek mug where the handle's broken off. I'm not getting rid of it. My sunglasses sitting there now. Right. Number 3. What did I say was number 1? Did I say the weed hat was number 1? No, I said, so I guess number 3 is the weed hat, obviously, with the little marijuana leaf and the joint holder. I think it's fucking incredible. Number 4 is a toughie. I would say probably Mr. Libel's on the table. I think the Don Julio bottle's up there. I think it's up there. He's watching, guys. He's literally sitting there watching the thing again. He's watching the thing go round and round and round. I'd say, yeah, Don Julio bottle for sure. That'll be number 4. Because why do I own that? It's a great one because people just always ask me, like, why do you have this? And I will say number 5, but I actually think is number 1, is the Shrooms couch. The Shrooms couch is just, like, so fucking funny. Every time it gets me. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to dig into this chocolate after this episode. Once again, want to send a special thank you. Obviously to Theo Hauser, I love you, but I love your mom even more. Mrs. Hauser, thank you so much. I'm so excited to literally, it was, guys, I'm not even kidding. I was expecting it to be like 10 pounds, but it's like 30. And maybe I'll give you a review next episode, but moral of the story is that I need to stop owning such chaotic items. But actually, no, because I'm not going to stop owning these things because at least it brings something interesting about me. Actually, there's a lot of things that are interesting about me. But I'm hoping I'm inspiring you guys to maybe start owning some weird shit because it's fucking fun. Like, I'm having the best time doing this show and tell episode. Moral of the story, though, always comes back to this point. Do I need to be stopped or does chaos follow me? I think this one is I need to be stopped personally because I need to be stopped. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is honestly my favorite episode so far. We're going to have even better episodes, but I hope this was also your favorite episode. And just remember, my name is Bailey Resman and I need to be stopped.